11 of my playthrough of Need for Speed. So I'm actually gonna. Right now, I'm actually trying to win one of Amy's races, which is the first one where she involves Nakai-san. So we are going to try a different strategy here. We're going to switch back to my BMW E92. It's slower, but hopefully it's going to mean a little bit better grip. A little bit better grip on some of those hard turns. At the risk of a little less control on the straight lines, but hopefully a little bit better cornering, which is what's killing me. Oh, really? So you just spawned somebody right in front of me. Thank you. So I depended on this car for a lot of it. I actually I actually got the Nissan GTR for a little bit off screen, and actually switched back to this car almost immediately, just because I'm so much more used to this one. Okay, so let's do Nakai-san's race again. So this car's going to be a little bit, actually I think quite a bit slower than my Porsche is, especially on the acceleration part. I think the acceleration part's less, but I think the top speed is pretty similar. But again, this thing's just not going to gain speed as well, but I'm hoping that doesn't mean a whole lot in terms of cornering ability. Let's see. Wow. That was a clip. It didn't even hit the wall that bad. But okay. So this strategy might just backfire on me, honestly. I may need more straight line stability than I will cornering. Get out of my way, Amy. God, if this were a race, I'd be winning every time, but... Whoa, okay. This line is so weird, because it'll just randomly weave somewhere else, and you're just like, oh crap, do I follow it, or do I just keep going the same way that I am? Because it'll take you to the wrong side of the street, which gives you more risk of going or hitting another car head on. So this has probably backfired on me, honestly, so I may try this once or twice with this thing, but then I'll probably go back to my Porsche. That, or I might just get another car to see if this will help, because I know... Whoa, perfect moment. I don't even know what the hell that means. See, in these cornering bits, it's perfect, because, you know, these rapid corners, I can get off rapid drifts in a hurry, but I can't do that in my Porsche, or in my Porsche. I have to do it in this thing. Really? Really? Why is there just a taxi there? I just want to know why there's just a taxi just parked there. In the middle of the street, blocking 2 lanes. Okay. Okay, so a little over halfway here. Okay, so didn't wreck on that one like I have the past few times. This cop's just kind of chasing something. It ain't us, so I wonder what it is. It's me now. Okay. So now it's going to be bye cop. Nice knowing you. See, already into cooldown. That's how bad the cop chases are in this game, and I'm so depressed. Because that was the best part about Need for Speed Most Wanted and Need for Speed Rivals. Seriously, did someone just want to create a roadblock there just to screw with us? Like, I feel like that's another player just sitting there. Okay, Amy. High speed, max speed. I'm not on max speed yet. So 10, 220, 230. Hell yeah. So yeah, same top speed as my Porsche. Oh, finally good drift out of that. Okay, so that'll definitely help. 53. So I got 22 seconds. So I still ain't making this. Yeah, this still isn't going to happen. I'm going to have to try again. Just because I wrecked a couple of times. But the difficulty just kind of really spikes. Because you go to the easy and the medium, and they are, well, easy and a tiny little bit harder, but not by much. Then you go to this one, and it's like, okay, you're barely making these times. Even doing perfect runs with the fastest cars in the game. Like, it's just like... See, 12 frickin' seconds. Or 13 seconds, if not more. 15 seconds slower than the time. VMAX, then some straight up. Keep it nailed to the floor. Okay. We're going to trade in the BMW and probably try to get a better car. I want to keep my Porsche just because it's faster and it's gotten me the best times so far. But I think the BMW is just kind of done at this point. This thing got me for like half the game, but it's just can't take it anymore. It cannot keep up. So now I have 189 grand. I don't even know. Oh, the max is 189 grand. Okay. So I already used the Ferrari, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. God, I don't want the Murcielago just because that thing's older. If I have to do the Huracan, I will. I don't want to. I really don't. Because I could just save up for the McLaren 570, and I know this thing's gonna go do pretty well. I don't want that, because that just looks like a Batmobile if I were to paint it black. And that is just a dinosaur. So I don't know why the F40 is just the pinnacle of cars in this one. Let's see. Oh, hey, check it out. New turbos. Okay, then. Okay, so that one seems most beneficial to me. It adds 65 more horsepower, which I'm definitely okay with. And aftermarket wiring and a wire tuck, which adds 14 more horsepower, 1 to my top speed, 1,021 horsepower in a little Porsche. This thing would be so hard to drive in real life. There are very few people in existence that could do that. Ported cylinder head, so that's another 15 horsepower. I should probably use a nitrous system, and I'll use the time refill, because the action refill just is stupid in this game. Okay, so I think the, okay. Let's go here really quick. We are going to turn that down. Let's see. Add a little bit more brake bias. We're going to tune that a little bit for power. This is the first time I've used nitrous in a car since I think my starter, like since the BRZ I started with. Okay, so that's a little better. It's a little too much, if anything, but it's better than what it was, I think. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. So let's try this now. Oh, there's one of my news events. It's a time trial. Time trial with Ken Block? I think that's kind of counterproductive here. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's try this again. Somehow I think tuning this thing for grip might help as well, but I'm not a big fan of this because you lose so much speed when you're braking. So this thing's got a brand new turbo in it, brand new engine block, I think. Wow, okay, so this thing's quite a bit faster, and by quite a little bit I mean a lot. So this is going to be even harder to control, as you can just see from what I did. And seriously, sometimes the thing wants to drift for you, sometimes the thing just wants to go straight into a wall for you. Alright. Whoa, that was close. That could have gone a lot worse. Oh, hi there. Okay. 12 out of 60, so I'm about a fifth of the way done, I think. And I crashed again. Still have the other two behind me, I think. That or they're way out in front of the two. 14 out of 60, so we're almost a quarter of the way done. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's definitely not a thing. We're gonna restart. This event is just going to kill me. Okay.
Time to show what you're made of.
Okay, so let's try this one more time. So if this doesn't work, I really don't know what will. That could be it. Just play it extremely safe on the corners, like slow down to like 100 miles an hour on the corners. It's probably a good idea anyways, honestly, but my style just doesn't allow for me to do that. Damn it! That's one thing I can't be safe about is traffic, just because there was no real way I could have avoided that. Holy shit, this thing just threw me back in at 180 miles an hour. Well, I appreciate the speed, but Jesus, like, just toss me back in there. Good God. Like, I appreciate trying to make urban racing look right, like trying to make everything so precarious and stuff. But this is a damn video game. Like, good God. Where's Makai-san? Did he leave Amy in the dust that much? Jesus! Hey! What the hell was that for, Amy? Okay, I don't know what that was that she just did. Like, the AI is either too good or it's too horrible. It's never in the middle.
Hey, bro, what the hell, man? We got this far, so why leave these hooligan boys hanging in the wind? Get your ass down.
Because I'm doing another frickin' race, Manu. Okay. I don't... Ah! You know, again, I never claimed to be the best Need for Speed racer in the world, but good God, like... Oh, crap. Back over. Okay, good. Jesus. Dude! Really, computer? Really? You know what? We're gonna try something different here. We're gonna tune this thing for grip and see how it goes. I'm probably gonna hate it, but... just because, what do I have to lose at this point? I'm gonna tune this thing right. I wish there was a way it's just like, okay, it's great on the turns, but I can still slide if I want to. Okay, so this isn't too bad so far. Steering response is so bad. I mean, it's great that I can take these wide turns like this, but in the lower, like, good God. See if I can just increase the steering response. Watch, I'm going to screw up my whole tune by doing that. Okay, now let's try this. This thing's going to be touchy as all hell, watch. Oh, wait a minute. Well, okay, don't wait for that. Okay, so steering response is a lot better. Okay, I just need to tune this thing for light drifting, like... It's really, I can't do grip. It's just, again, completely against my style. Let's even go a little bit more in depth. Get the steering range there. So, any of this. Consistently spin at the same rate. The results in that encourages drifting. Okay. Let's go a little bit more downforce. Brake strength a little better. Brake bias a little higher. I completely forgot I had nitrous there too. Alright, so I may give this like 1 or 2 more tries, then I'm probably gonna just stop because I gotta start getting ready for work. Okay, here. Okay, let's try this one more time, or twice, depending. Gonzo Ganzo. Okay, interesting. Whoa, not what I wanted. Thanks for nothing, hashtag outlaw dude. Really? Cops are angry? Really? Because I haven't seen that. They just seem like they just want to give up. Alright, try this one more time. One more time. Lisa's most. Beat the target with Amy and Nakai-san. Maybe I can finally. Come on, come on, come on. Crap. Okay. Well, good thing is I have a safety in case that doesn't. Okay, so I usually crush there. Whoops, my bad, Amy. Crap. Okay. So this car is really, really touchy right now, but that's probably a good thing. As you can see, I'm really having to overcorrect myself sometimes. Really having to. It's a lot more work, but if it's gonna keep me from wrecking, then I'll do it. And this is helping me drift a little better, so I might tune down the steering response a little bit. But other than that, this car is doing pretty well so far. I want to know how that little Sylvia is doing 230 miles an hour and keeping up with me. Like, you have the world's fastest Sylvia, and I don't know how you did it. Teach me your ways, Amy. Actually, don't, because I don't want a Sylvia. Come on. So, and there's my wreck for the day. There's my wreck for the race. And there's the computer screwing me over. Time to use the nitrous, actually. Actually didn't help me at all. Okay. Like it is, the computer just didn't want me to do this, so it just like threw me back into a wall and made me start in a wall. Ah! Damn it. And it starts me off from 0. It's like the computer just decides what to start you at. So, I'm still failing this race, it looks like. So, in other words, screw Amy's race from a couple of videos ago. This is the hardest race of the game so far for me. Just trying not to wreck on this. Ah! There's no way I could have freaking avoided that. Come on. "22 seconds to hit 3 more checkpoints. Considering the rate I'm going, probably ain't gonna do it. Especially not doing that. 5, 26, 27, 28, 30. Oh my god, I still made it! 4:31.93! Beat it by 7/100ths of a second. 7/100ths of a second. Whatever. I'm okay with it.
Hey, I have to admit, I thought you were just another wannabe speed freak passing through. You stuck it out. Nice.
Screw you, Amy. This... Ah, crap. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna stop there while I'm ahead for right now. So, if you guys like what you saw, which I really didn't because I kept failing, go ahead and tell me how I'm doing, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hopefully I'll be back maybe tonight to do another stream, or probably tomorrow afternoon, probably, around this time. So, until then, I will see you guys later.